Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, the one to the apostle nails with great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua have mercy upon you. I held it for a few days. Which is this guy named Rodney Hinton Jr., the one that has the one that mowed down the deputy sheriff. I think his name was Larry. Yeah, Larry Henderson. And why did he do it? Because of the now the actual guy that deleted his son. He didn't get him. He just got one of them. You know what, man? You know, the scriptures speak on concerning Judah, who will rouse him up. Right? And we're in those times of because now these wars, race wars, now they're in the courtrooms. But they soon will spill over in the streets. It's going to happen real soon. Because the tensions are getting heightened. Because people are struggling. And they they need a reason to just let it loose. And what's a better thing to do than let it loose on your enemies that been slaughtering you for centuries now. You know, these devils got it coming, man. But hey, you know, the Heavenly Father, he's putting the spirit on Jake. I've been speaking on him, and I know for about like a week and a half now. If I ain't been video on, I've been doing been mentioning, and the tensions is getting thicker and thicker out in the streets. And you can best believe that all these devils is what? They'll trust me, they want to blow his head off right now. They want to do it right now. But check out Jake in the courtroom. Now, I don't know if you all have seen, I'm quite sure most of you all seen the first hearing that he had when he was in the courtroom. They didn't show this portion here concerning his brother. His brother and them, his family, came up and was supporting him. And these devils got real heated. So I'm gonna jump down through a few clips. I'm gonna play a few clips, make a little comment here and there. Then I'm gonna go into the precepts. So let's play. I'm not gonna click on these videos. I'm just gonna. I could just tap on them and they'll start playing. So here we go. Okay. Look like they want to play today, y'all. Let's see something. Okay, let's start.
Has been denied bail. Thank you for joining us at noon.
Here we go.
At noon, I'm Megan Mitchell.
And I'm Stephen Albritton. This morning's bond hearing for Rodney Hinton Jr. showed.
At noon, I'm Megan Mitchell.
And I'm Stephen Albritton. This morning's bond hearing for Rodney Hinton Jr. showed a lot of emotion during and after the court proceedings. We're leading the way with live team coverage. Brian Hamrick breaks down what happened in court. Our Jock Maluka joins us with how emotions ran high during that hearing, and our Todd Dykes has reaction from the sheriff after the hearing. Let's start with Brian Hamrick with that judge's decision. Brian.
Yeah, Stephen, what was an emotional tornado inside the Justice Center here. You have deputies who just lost a friend, a co-worker in the same room with the family of the man who is accused of killing him. Now, just a matter of seconds after Rodney Hinton Jr. entered the courtroom, an outburst, a man came to the front claiming he was Hinton's brother, trying to get his attention. This is what happened.
Got to have a seat. Got to have a seat. Have a seat, sir. Sit down.
It's his brother right here.
Yeah, now the outburst goes on. Hinton is escorted out of the courtroom. They finally get things under control, and Hinton returns to the court for this hearing to hold him on no bond. It's a special hearing. It requires evidence to be presented. A prosecution called a Cincinnati police detective who said Hinton had been at the police station to meet with the chief and to see body cam of police from the day before. That body cam showed officers shooting Hinton's son, Ryan Hinton, to death. And it came as they stopped the stolen car. After leaving that scene and seeing this video, the detective said Hinton was very emotional. Family didn't even want him to drive home. He didn't, but he came back later to get his car, and then he headed to the area of the UC campus where Deputy Larry Henderson was directing traffic for the UC graduation. The detective said Hinton picked out the first officer he saw and accelerated toward him.
Isn't that what Esau does? Isn't that what Esau been doing for the longest with us? You know, Jake didn't have his spirit on him. Now Jake, the Lord is ramping up the spirit of these Jakes, man. So Jake just picked out one of them. They've been doing this to us for the longest. Even when we had anything to do with it, you got a so-called white man would take his wife out, and he'll blame it on what? A so-called black man, and they'll go down the block and hang up 3-4 of them, knowing they wrong, knowing they did that no one did it, but the husband did it to the. Hey man. These Edomite women, man, they always had a fetish for these so-called black men. Always. You know. But Eve always been a bad wench for Esau. So hey, you know, each his own. But this is what we have knowledge of, and this is the truth. It's not a lie, not made up. All these things are true, you know, and it's played out in these, hey man, on TV, and you know Esau proud of that shit, man. You know these devils proud as hell, man, and they now Jake getting in the spirit of vengeance.
Through the intersection. Directly at where Deputy Henderson was standing, struck Deputy Henderson and the metal utility pole on the northeast corner of the intersection.
Okay. Were there any evidence of skid marks?
No, there were no indications at any point that he tried to brake, stop, or otherwise avoid Deputy Henderson.
I think the conduct in question is classic mental illness, criminal conduct. It's always intentional, it's bold, it's conspicuous.
I don't know that...
That's a hallmark sign that somebody is not in their right frame of mind, no attempt to deceive, no attempt to hide what they did.
That's right. That's right. What was his mental state when he did what he did? Esau used it all day long. Eve used it all day long. Why one of these so-called black men can't never get that chart, get that relief of being insane at the point of, well, I mean, hey, his son just got deleted, and he goes down to see the tape. You want to see the tape? Concerning y'all slaughtering his son in the streets.
Yeah, so that was Clyde Bennett. That is Hinton's attorney. He made no secret that he's going to use mental health as part of his defense in this case. And in the end, he didn't even argue with the idea of not having bond for Hinton. In fact, the only thing he requested was that he gets mental health while he's in the Claremont County Jail. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
And typically these no bond hearings do require a higher burden of proof. Brian, was there any evidence presented?
Yeah, it's they call it clear and convincing evidence is what they need. It's like a step down from it's just part of the legal
made up shit. That's what it is. They make it up as they go. They make it up as they go. Let's scroll to a couple more. I want to hear them. Let's see. Where's the one? Okay, let's watch this one right here. I'm quite sure most of you all have seen this one right here. I love this one right here. Here we go. Come on, Jay. I'm going to click on it. I don't know why it won't take any time now, y'all. Let me just click on it. I'll come back.
Wix. One platform, any website.
1 second, man. Salaki.
Ohio flags at half-staff in honor of fallen Hamilton County Sheriff's Deputy Larry Henderson.
He was so well-liked and so well-known, we could fill this building with the law enforcement agencies that respect him, love him.
The recently retired 33-year veteran was working traffic patrol Friday afternoon.
I've got an officer now.
When police say he was intentionally struck by the father of a teen fatally shot the day before by an officer from a different department. Henderson later dying at the hospital.
There is a connection between these two incidents.
38-year-old Rodney Hinton Jr. is now...
Let me wind it back here. I seen it. I know y'all seen it. This damn devil here, right? She showed they altered the video and was lying and saying that the boy had a gun and he kind of like pointed the gun like at his waist when he was running, pointed it at the officer. Lie. I don't know if they're gonna play it on here, cause I'm just scrolling through these videos here. But let's see if she gonna show that.
38-year-old Rodney Hinton Jr. is now behind bars and charged with aggravated murder. Court documents say the defendant drove across oncoming lanes of traffic through the intersection and directly at the deputy, who is wearing a fluorescent vest.
There are no evidence of skid marks. There are no evidence that he tried to avoid him.
In court, Hinton's public defender calling this an emotionally charged situation. The crash happening less than 3 hours after his family said...
See how Jake looked at them officers when he was walking out? Like, F you. F all y'all. Look at him. Let's get that again. Look how he looking at him, y'all. Look at them redneck. Boy, they hot. She ain't even look up. She kept that stiff face. She ain't even look. Let's play it again. Look at him, y'all. The man they turning red, boy.
In court, Hinton's public defender calling this an emotionally charged situation. The crash happening less than 3 hours after his family says Hinton met with Cincinnati police to review body camera videos showing the shooting of his 18-year-old son, Ryan Hinton. The videos, now publicly released, show Hinton running and being shot by city police. Cincinnati police say the teen was armed and pointed a gun toward an officer who was responding to a call of a stolen vehicle.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun! On your right! On your right!
Hinton was shot about 6 seconds after officers get out of their vehicles.
Now look at this man. Huh? Now they say he had a gun in his right hand and he pointed it towards the where the gun at? Where is it? The lies they tell, y'all.
He wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't. He was scared. He tripped and fell. He must have been so scared. I'm so sorry, Ryan.
We are very close family. This is killing us.
Tonight, the teen's family speaking out with their family attorneys who say they're investigating the shooting.
I'm angry because it shouldn't have never happened. I want to find out exactly what steps was taken and the protocol.
While also offering their condolences to the deputy they say was tragically killed. In that statement, you made a point to notice and acknowledge the pain that the family of the fallen deputy is feeling as well. What was in your heart when you did that? Why did you find the need?
I was crying about what happened to the innocent officer, so that's all it's all about. It's all about healing each other.
And Shaquille,
You think them damn devils worried about y'all black asses? No. Y'all not once did they speak on the death. No, never one of them say anything positive concerning the young man that was gunned down by the officer, man. They doing what? They redacting film, doing all type of things when it comes to trying to prove. In other words, just trying to make up a lie as they always do. And what they do, they just drag this shit here and drag until most of y'all forget about it. And then what happened? Then you hear about the case, it'll come up. Then that's when they deal with you. That's when they deal with you. This is gonna be a long time before they even think about it. Or if someone he might end up getting killed. I wouldn't be surprised at all because these devils, especially these COs, man. These COs ain't no joke. Trust me, I know. They ain't no joke. They'll take you out quick in one of them holes. Put him in the hole, he won't come back. And have your family thinking he's sitting up in the prison and he's okay and he been dead for a whole week. Seen it many times.
Brewster joins us now from Cincinnati, Ohio. Shaq, the father in this case, Rodney Hinton Jr., is expected back in court tomorrow.
That's right, Elson. We expect to see that suspect back in court tomorrow morning for a bond hearing. The state is essentially asking that he be held behind bars until his trial. We should note he has not entered into any plea just yet, and we're not expecting that to take place tomorrow. By the way, the funeral arrangements for neither his son nor the deputy that he's accused of killing have been set yet, though we're expecting that deputy's funeral to take place later this week, Ellison.
Shaq Brewster, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about...
All right, y'all, let's bag up. It's a portion I want to get down here. Let's go down. Let's go here. I want to get the one with the brothers in the courtroom. No bond. I don't know that one. Let's hold up, y'all. Here we go, right here. Let's click on this one.
Liberty.
1 second, y'all. They don't give you the liberty to stop these videos anymore. There we go. Now this is the last part. This is okay. Remember earlier when he turned and he said, "That's my brother." So this is the second portion of what happened when they were pushing him out the courtroom. Let's start this over with. They want him to react so bad. They want him to react. But see, Jake, they don't understand. Hey man, Jake is very emotional. But again, the Lord is wrapping up the spirit of Judah, man. Judah. Soon you're gonna see a whole lot of this right here. And it's not gonna be something that you're gonna see a lot of these officers, man. They're gonna be what? I don't want to be an officer anymore. It's gonna happen, man. They're gonna have to go home and protect their own families. It's not gonna be one-sided, no more. It's not gonna be one-sided, man. These things are gonna this race war here is gonna spill into the streets.
phone. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all cool. I just want my brother to see me.
Take a breather.
I just want my brother to see me. I just want my brother to see me.
I hear you.
My brother can't see me. They did this shit before. They did this shit before.
That's the way to do it.
They did it before. I got Vito and them messing with my brother and me before. I ain't do nothing. I just wanted my brother to see me. I ain't do nothing to them. That's my family. That's my family in that door.
Come on.
Ray, please. Ray, please. Come on out here. Now see me one-on-one, man. Now that 40 motherfuckers here for my brother, man. Ray, please.
So this Jake was saying that this is not the first time that they have had an incident with law enforcement. That's what he was saying, right? So hey, who knows? But I think that I'm gonna end it right here. I'm not gonna play no more. Hey man, a lot more, but I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna put this up. Let me see something here. Let me see if I can get this Jake here on him right quick. 1 second, y'all. Let me put this. That'll work. Okay. Hey, now let's get into the scriptures, y'all. I'm gonna start at 40. Genesis 49 and 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brother shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. So Judah is not Judah the one that rising all of rising the other Israelites, the southern and the northern kingdom of the children of Israel, the so-called black man. He's the one what is making the let's hear it again. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Who children? Esau's children. Hold up, Isaiah. 1 second. Isaiah 45 and verse 22. Look unto me, and be ye saved, all the ends of the earth, for I am thy power, and there is none else. Here's the point. Verse 23. I have sworn by myself, the word is gone out of my mouth in righteousness, and shall not return, that unto me every knee shall bow, every tongue shall swear. So soon these red devils, they're going to be what? You're going to bow, just as when we was brought here and you all beat your white Jesus into us. A lot of these Jay can't even let it go right now. They beat him so bad they can't even they can't let him go. They don't know anything else. And they're emotional too. Hey man. Hey, I love it. We've been preaching this and telling y'all this for a long time. The apostles been doing it for what, 40 years, 40 plus years. So hey, and before then, they're elders. So this is very lovely to see. Yeah, lovely. Violence. How do you think one kingdom changed from the next? You got to have a violence, man. This is the only way. Esau Edom is just not going to just give you anything. These devils got to be taken down, and they're going to be taken down like no other. I won't stay in Isaiah 40. Let's go to 49. Isaiah 49 and verse. Hold on, 49 and 23. Isaiah 49 and 23. And it reads, you know what? Hold on. What was I? 45? 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Yes, I'm stay there. 49 and 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. See, we, as the hopeful elect, putting faith in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, we're waiting for the Lord. Because all this emotion you seeing what Jake doing, all that mess is carnal. You know, anyone in the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is not gonna act out like that. That's not gonna get you anywhere. Not in Esau's kingdom. It's not gonna get you anywhere. That is a verse. Let me see something. Verse 10. Okay. Verse 10, 49. Isaiah 49 and verse 10. Just bear with me, y'all. I didn't plan this here. They shall not hunger nor thirst. Right? Meaning what? We will be what? In the kingdom. We're going to the kingdom. Starting with the 144,000 of the children of Israel. I mean, we all going to the kingdom. Even Esau, Edom going to the kingdom. He going to the kingdom of heaven. He just going he going to be in captivity. Neither shall the heat nor sun smite them, for he that has mercy on them shall lead them. Where? In the kingdom. Even by the what? The springs of water shall he guide them. And I will make all my mountains a way, and my highways shall be exalted. Behold, these shall come from what? From far. From where? From the four corners of the earth. And lo, these from the north and from the west, and these from the land of Sinim, which is America. Sing, O heaven, and be joyful, O earth, and break forth into what singing, O mountains. For the Lord Yahweh has what? Comforted his people, meaning his elect, and will have mercy upon his afflicted. So if you're not part of the elect, you will not be saved during this time. But Zion, verse 14 of Isaiah 49 and 14, but Zion said, the Lord Yahweh has forsaken me, and my Lord has forgotten me. So the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's not forgotten us. And we're going to do what? We're going to take control of the earth real soon. 60 and I think that's 60 and hold up, y'all. Isaiah 60. I think it's 14. I think it's 60 and 14. 60 and Isaiah 60 and verse 14. The sons also of them who? The other nations, as a whole, that afflicted thee, shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. That's true rulership, man. That's true rulership. When you got your enemies bowing to you. Right? You know, you see the Israelites, some of the Israelites getting Esau, Edom to kiss his feet. Hey, man, you don't know who that is. You know, because we looking like all the nations, man. You know, sometimes you might have Israelites kissing your feet, man. That look what we look like all the nations, man. So you gotta be real certain on who's who. But you gotta wait on the Lord, man, for all these things to transpire. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. And they shall call thee the city of the Lord Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. There it is. The Holy One of Israel. Back over here in Genesis 49:9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the what? The prey, my son. That young strong lion. You know, them little Jakes, man, little Judah, so-called black men, little ninjas in the hood, man, they're gonna be something terrible. They're gonna be something terrible. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Who's gonna rouse him up, man? Because the Heavenly Father had put us in a deep sleep. We've been in a deep sleep for so long, but now the Heavenly Father is finally doing what? Making Jake come up against their enemies, man. It's time. You know, these devils, y'all don't understand that these devils, they never have and never will. They have never outnumbered us. They have never outnumbered us. That's why they keep gunning us down like that, man. Because they have never outnumbered us. You let them feed y'all them 1950 census. What we need? What was I going? Okay. Deuteronomy 33 in verse 7. And this is the blessing of Judah. Judah is the so-called blacks. And he said, he who? Moses. Hear, Lord, Yahweh, the voice of Judah, and bring him unto his people. Let his hands be sufficient for him, and be thou a help to him from his enemies. Let's drop down to verse 11. Bless Lord Yahweh his substance, and accept the work of his hands. Smite through the loins of them that rise against him, and of them that hate him, that they rise not again. So these devils, once we take them down this time, they're not going to rise back up. You know, but all these jakes over here that the Heavenly Father is rousing up, they all the ones that are going to be left, whether they're Israelites, which 2/3, and or their enemies Esau, Edom, whoever survived the hell that the Heavenly Father is going to put over here in America, they still are going to be what? They're all going to die in that fire. Let's go to verse Deuteronomy. Let's go to 28. Deuteronomy 3, what that is? 33 and 28. 33 and 28. This is the kingdom of heaven. Israel then shall dwell in safety. Along the fountains of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heaven shall drop down dew. That means that's rulership of the earth. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people, saved by the Lord. The shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. So Esau, Edom, get ready. Get ready, because this is definitely your end. What is it? Nehemiah. Oh, y'all, I think that's Nehemiah 5. Nehemiah 5 and 5. Yet now our flesh is as the flesh of our brethren, our children as their children, and lo, we bring into bondage our sons and our daughters to be servants, and some of our daughters are brought unto bondage already, neither is it in our power to redeem them, for other men have our lands and vineyards. So we have been in these devil's hands for a long time, man. We've been in these devil's hands for a long, long, long time, man. Let me go back to Isaiah right quick. That's not sufficient to end on. Let's go to Isaiah 14, right? What do I want to start at? Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14 and verse. Hold on, I want to get down here. I don't want to start at the top. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna start at verse. Let's see. You know what? I'm just start at the top and just go. I'm gonna run through it a little bit. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel. So Jacob is who? The southern tribe of the children of Israel, and Israel is what? Choose Israel is what? The northern kingdom of the children of Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers, and those strangers was what? The northern kingdom of the children of Israel. That's that what? That's that big secret that most of you Israelites did not know and still don't know. The strangers, which is our own people, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the what? The house of Jacob. And who Jacob again? Which is the southern tribe of the children of Israel. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids. This is their future, man. This is these devils' future. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, this is your future, man. The Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captive they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So this is the whole issue, that what? We're being oppressed and continue to be oppressed, but the Heavenly Father is now wrapping the spirit of what? Of these Jakes to what? To fight. Starting with Judah. Judah gonna turn, man. Judah gonna stand on 10 toes, man, to what? To fight their enemies, man. Because the Lord, this is how it's designed for and for us to preach and give this understanding, because this is the spirit of the Lord. This is not us making up stories and guessing the future. This is the Bible, the scriptures, and they're literally running off the pages, man. This truth, and it shall, verse 3 of Isaiah 14 and 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest. So we're heading into what? Our rest from what? Out of the hands of our enemies. But we still have to go through what? We still got to go through what? That trying period of Jacob's trouble. Why? Because you got to be tried and see if you worthy to be saved during this time. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from the fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. We don't have no, for many centuries, we have not been having no fight in us, man. The Heavenly Father just took our that warrior spirit from us, man. But now Jake is getting it back. Jake gonna fight. And these devils don't want this here. They think they do. You know, they're gonna continue on wearing their little suits and parading you in the courtrooms and having you outnumbered. You know, and when you act up, they're gonna beat your ass. That's what they're gonna do. So it's best to just maintain your composure until you can what? Until you can feel some form of freedom out of the hands of your enemy, man. Because this right here, this is dumb for him to be doing. That thou shalt what? Take up this proverb against the kingdom of Babylon, which is America, and say, how has the oppressors ceased? The golden city, which is America, ceased. Let's go to verse 12. I'm going to close this out. How art thou fallen from heaven means what? Out of rulership. This is America. How art thou fallen from heaven, which is the rulership, O Lucifer. This is Esau, Edom, starting with the what? The wicked elite. Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Meaning having what? That's Esau having rulership of the earth, man. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So on that note, man, I'm saying, call Allah Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakah Qudash, Shalom.